Good morning and welcome in for another video with myself, Darren, the HGV Class 1 driver here in the UK. But for today, it's a little bit different. I'm not in my truck today. I'm starting off in this little wee beast for the first part. And when I say a wee beast, I literally mean a wee beast. This is the whole thing. It's really weird. I can touch the back window with my arm. I could barely fit my bag in the boot. Hey ho. So the plan of action for today is go down to the garage, collect James's truck because he's out in my truck today because his truck was out in service today and he was on a night out in Southampton last night, if that made sense. Got the keys now, just need to try and find the truck amongst everything else that's here. It's quite lucky. It's right there at the start. So this is what we call the show truck for SSO Logistics. Got nice little air horns, it's got lights up at the top and a little guard at the bottom. And James even has the customised floor as well. And that bit, a little bit of leather interior. It's very nice, isn't it? One good thing about this truck though, it is the sister truck for the one that I drive. So it's the exact same layout, same turning circle and everything else. So it's nice and easy to get used to it. Where sometimes you get in different trucks, you've got different turning circles, etc. And it's a little bit more awkward, isn't it, sometimes? Even though it's just come out of the garage from the service, still doing all the vehicle checks, make sure the electrics are working and everything else that needs to be. Going around this side, checking the tyre tread. Some very nice shiny wheels there, haven't we? Not gonna lie, I kind of want shining rims on my truck as well. A little bit jealous now, James. I'm not quite sure what I've got planned for today just yet. But my first job, got to go back to the yard, get an empty trailer, and then possibly doing collections today. Hopefully the local area, and again hopefully it's a half decent finish today, without trying to jinx myself that is, because on Friday was an 8 o'clock finish with a 6 AM start. Yep, very long day, another 14-hour day done. But tomorrow is little man's birthday, he turns 3 tomorrow. So my job tonight is when I get home from work, I've got to build a trampoline, I've got to put together a little toy workshop for him because he loves helping out when I do DIY, so he's got his own little workbench and everything we bought him. It's quite cute to be fair. And yeah, a big trampoline, so I'm not looking forward to trying to do all that after doing a 12-hour shift today. And so I feel absolutely shattered today. I had a good night's sleep as well, not considering anyhow. Sometimes when you have a really good sleep, you feel a bit worse for it, don't you? I do hope everybody had a great weekend as well. We had quite a good one this weekend. It was a little bit of an early celebration for Albert, turning 3 tomorrow. So we went off to South Yorkshire Zoo and we stayed the night there. And it was pretty cool actually. There's not a lot of things to do there at the zoo itself, but because we stayed over in a hotel, our room had a balcony. And when we woke up in the morning, we could see man wolves running around in the field bit, and it was quite cool seeing them do that. They had polar bears there, and yeah, I'll show like a little bit of a video anyway for it, because the night time, by the way, the themed restaurant I went to it in the evening, it's like a dinosaur themed one, and for kids, it's probably one of the best restaurants out there. It is so cool, and it's worth visiting the zoo just for the restaurants. They have dinosaurs coming out at the side, they have really good atmosphere, the music etc playing. It's just really great. On the other hand, if you've got very small kids, you might get a little bit scared because there was a couple of kids crying when T-Rex came out behind the grass. Little man got a little bit scared, but not too bad. It like shook him up a little bit. It was like, what the hell is that thing? What's that noise? Where's it coming from? Because it's like really loud speakers with Tyrannosaurus Rex making noise and rumbling and stuff. Overall, really good, worth going. And the best thing about this place is right here. You get to see some of the animals. So we've got a little balcony for the hotel where we're at. It's a nice little room. It's not big, but you know, it's good enough for 3 of us just for the one night. And I think that is, I think it's a wolf. Because the pen we were seeing them earlier on was just around there, which is pretty cool. my god, this is so cool. This is a dinosaur themed restaurant that they have. That is so cool.
What is it? A dinosaur? Oh, it's been out loads.
First things first, got to get yourself a trailer. Having a good walk around the trailer, make sure there's no damage to the side of the curtains. These straps are all in good condition. Tyre tread is all in good condition as well. No damage to the wheels, no damage to the lights, rear doors or anything else. Got my first job now, and it's a collection. I just need to try and get out of here. Is it gonna move over? Yeah. Perfect. Flash of the lights and the hazard lights, thank you. I hate that junction, it's such a bad junction. The slit road's just not long enough, especially if you're in a truck as well, where you put your foot down, you're not really quite getting the power that you need to just pull straight onto the motorway. And then if there's somebody in the lane, you got to slow down a little bit to make sure there's enough room for yourself. Yeah, it's a little bit of a tricky one sometimes, that junction. Pain in the backside. Just needs a little bit longer on the slit road. Anyways, as I was saying before getting onto the slit road, the first one what I've got to do is collect 17 pallets from one of our clients over in Chorley. I've been there quite a few times, so I don't need to use the sat nav, but I should be there by about 10:15, and it's currently 9:30 at the moment. So a nice and easy one to get up to Chorley, M6 northbound, and then come off, I think it's for the M66 off the top of my head. I might be completely wrong, but I'll update it when I get there anyway. Can't wait for these roadworks to be finished. Seems like these smart motorway roadworks have been going on for about 10 years or so. Just got to move over, let people in. A little bit easier sometimes, isn't it? Just move over, let people on instead of holding your ground, nearly causing accidents and stuff. The traffic's about average for this time of day, especially on the M6 north where the roadworks are. Probably opening up shortly as well, a little bit more free flowing as soon as we get out of the roadworks area. Well, seems like I was completely wrong with the M66, the M65, and then I jump onto the M61. I'm trying to think now, where's the M66 off the top of my head? I think that's the one that might go towards Bury, possibly. Coming off the M60 ring road. The aircon down a little bit. It's got that blasting right now. Currently saying 21 degrees. Does feel a little bit warmer than 21 though. Now it's jumping down the M61. Is it? I can't remember which one it was. I've just been talking about it as well. Yeah, the M61. Mine went completely blank then. I was like, where am I? What road are we on? We've got a couple of miles to go. Should be there next 10 minutes. It's not too bad actually. I think it's said 10:15 and it's currently 10 to 10. So I should be there for about 5 past, I reckon. As it's little man's birthday tomorrow, I won't be in work on Tuesday, and then Wednesday I've got to look after little man because I've got a childcare issue, so I've got to look after him. So Tuesday and Wednesday this week I won't be in work, which means there'll be no vlogs on the Wednesday and Thursday, but we'll be back up on Friday 7 PM as normal. So just bear that in mind for this week as well, if you are anticipating the vlogs and stuff like that. I really do appreciate all the support lately as well for the vlogs. Honestly, I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, all the new views, everything. It's just gone a little bit crazy at the moment, the channel. So welcome in everybody, new or old, and thank you for all the support. I really do appreciate that. I need to be very careful going up and down these ramps. So if you remember before, this truck has got that little bar on the bottom, which makes it very, very low to the ground compared to a normal bumper. So a little bit of a trick that we can do to try and counter it, if you lower your back suspension on your rear axle, it should in theory raise the suspension on your front axle. So let's go check it out. As you can see, I've lowered the suspension already on the rear axle, so that's lifted it that a little bit more. Coming up to 11 o'clock now and the first collection's been completed. The weather is just getting even more nice, isn't it now? 24 degrees it's saying in the cab. Shame it's not been like this all month though, isn't it? 'Cause July's been quite awful. A lot of rain, a lot of wind, a lot of crap weather. Same for June as well, it's not really been too great. I reckon we're going to have quite a nice August, and normally August is quite rough, can't it? It can rain quite a lot. I think they call it like an Indian summer, don't they, where it's a late summer. I need to try and get my break in as well on the way back, so I'll stop off that Charlotte Richards services maybe. Take a 45-minute there, get it out of the way. Get back to our depot, empty off, and then I've got a second collection. Not too sure whereabouts from though. I'm trying to think now off the top of my head, where is it going to be? I think it's in Lee, if I remember correctly. And if it is in Lee, it's only around the corner, which is good. And then I'll be going back to our depot as well to get emptied off. Making quite good timing now, 25 past 11. I'm going to take my break after I've unloaded the first load, just so if anything changes, I'm ready to go straight away to wherever I'm needed to do a collection from. Whereas if I take my break on services and then I get back later to the hub, get later unloaded, etc, etc, and it just piles on for the day, doesn't it? So I'm just going to get this lot out of the way first. So then if anything changes, instead of going to the Lee, might need to go to Witness or Southport or wherever it could be. I'm ready just to go straight away. A little bit of planning ahead really. So that's the thing with this business, you could end up anywhere from one day to another. got weather like this, this is probably one of the best jobs you can do. So nice. It makes a world of a difference, doesn't it? A little bit of sunshine. Even when you're working outside, doing like road work, maintenance or anything, it makes a big difference. All tipped up, and the time is currently 12 o'clock. Seems to be a little bit of a wind trap around here. I really do hate to admit this because I love the Nemesis, my truck, but however, there's one thing at this truck which is a lot better, being superior than my own truck, and that is indeed the horn. But listen to this one. It sounds good, doesn't it? Whereas the horn on my truck tends to sound like a little bit of a Fiat 500. Unloaded and sorted out, and now all I need to do is go to Lee, but it's not booked for 2 o'clock, so in the meantime I've got a 45-minute dinner break. Got quite a tight one now because I need to get into that place here on the right hand side, and I've got all these cars parked opposite. So this is not going to be fun, to say the least. That was a very tight one. I couldn't even get the angle properly for the camera, so I don't think you've seen anything on that camera footage. It's not been used, that's why. Because normally I have the GoPro right on top of the mirror, but unfortunately I'm in a different truck, so I don't have the fixings for the outside spots. Before I can leave Lee, I've got one more pallet just around the corner, same company, going to the same place, but they've got a separate warehouse just around here, so I need to collect one pallet from here as well. Radio turned itself on. So I need to try and locate whereabouts this one is, and then I'm back to the depot. From there, drop the trailer, pick up an empty, and then off to St Helens, pick a load up from there, drop half of it off at Ashton, and then the other half is staying on to go back towards Haydock. Oh, Volvo's seen better days on the right then, hasn't it? I'm over at the other warehouse at the moment, and it's warm. It's warm, so warm. It's what we do, isn't it? We like to complain a lot. It's either too cold, or it's too hot, or it's too sticky, too windy, anything, just complain. We complain about, don't we? We just need to have it where the heat is there, the sun is there, but it's just not as humid. You know what I mean? Like when you go abroad, you get a nice heat, but it's not burning you and just feel like you're melting. Anyways, on another note, I've got to wait 5 minutes for the guy to finish his break, so waiting game it is again. How would you look at that? There's James Esquire with the Nemesis. Oh, you've been looking after it. So that was James then, who's actually in my truck getting his seating, and he's just come back from Southampton. So one trailer is dropped and one is collected. Now, St Helens, here we come. Not too far now from the collection over in St Helens. Sorry if you can hear the air blowers, by the way, they are quite loud. Just turning down a little bit. It's a little bit warmer still. Still showing 28 degrees at the moment. And I'm pretty much going to be getting a full load from this place. I think it's about 20 pallets or so booked in. Oh, I'm looking forward to another day off tomorrow though. Been speaking to Leanne, so what we're going to be doing for the little man's birthday, we're going to take him over to Gulliver's World over in Warrington. So Gulliver's World, we've never heard of it. It's like a theme park pretty much aimed at kids. It ranges from like 3-year-old to about 15 or so. I mean, you can probably go as an adult, I suppose, but it's mainly like for like younger kids and stuff. So it's quite good for them. Good introduction into roller coasters and whatnot. Do a tight left turn here. Take a little bit of the other side of the road, keeping the left indicator on. Big swing. And straight down we go. If you've got any questions about either the vlog or HGV driving in general, let me know down below in comments. I'll try my best to answer as many as I can. Sure the roads are all clear. Gotta wait for this van to come through. Feels like driving through a housing estate when you come down this way. Yeah, 20 miles an hour down this bit. Thought that van was a little bit closer to the car than what the actual were. I don't think it was too bad. And Wednesday as well, I'm looking forward to a little relaxing day. Don't know what to do yet, a little man might take him out somewhere. Have a little dad and lad day, I think that'd be quite good. And then back in for Thursday and Friday. Not bad, is it, when you got a 3-day week? Well, that's the first time that's ever happened to me. Sat there at the lights, car in front, guy stuck his head out the window, his arms waving around. I was like, what's up with this guy? And I got a bit closer, wound the window down. I was like, yeah mate, he goes, which way's the M6? Is that way or this way? I was like, no mate, you go straight ahead, then you take a left. Never had that happen before. I thought it was some crazy lunatic like trying and call me waving hand at me. I was like, what have I done to upset you? A bit of a thumbs up then. Well, he's found his route. And I'm on to mine. Only round the corner now from Ashton. Should be there by 5:30. Next 15 minutes or so. I like the colour schemes on these Malcolms. Quite nice, aren't they? And once I've finished getting unloaded over at the hub, I've then got to take the trailer back to our depot around the corner, about 10-15 minute drive again from there. Hopefully be back for about 6, maybe 6:15 finish. Fingers crossed for that. Home for 6:30. Still not too bad. I was hoping to be finishing a little bit earlier, for being honest, because I've still got to build a 10-foot trampoline. Yep, you heard that right. Build all his other presents for him. So when he wakes up tomorrow morning, he could go for a little jump on the trampoline before we go out to the theme park. Can't wait to see his little face when he sees all the presents. Melts your heart, doesn't it, when your kids are rumping the stuff like your presents on a birthday or Christmas. You don't want to over spoil them at the same time, but they're happy with whatever they get, aren't they, when they're at this age? And just like that, that is me done for the day. I'm going to leave the video here. I've got to get unloaded and then just drive around the corner. Should be done by 6:15, hopefully home for 6, so fingers crossed for that one. Have a great day, have a great week, and I'll see you again next time. As always, thank you very much and all the support and everything. I really do appreciate it. Bye for now.